accidentally did it. Well, if the connection goes off, then I'm terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's because the internet here isn't really that good. My God, it really isn't that good. I'm so bad. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing, loves? Am I lagging? I think I'm lagging. I think I might be lagging. Sorry, boys and girls. How are we? I'm doing good. I'm doing much better. I think. I wanted to give an explanation to everybody because I didn't want to scare everyone like before. The thing is, I am having episodes and I'm going into rapid cycles. I've been cycling rapidly, if that makes sense, rapidly cycling. And I wanted to say I'm getting better. The connection's terrible, but I'm getting better. And I am stabilizing quite well. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support, because your words mean a lot to me. I think if I'm coming up blurred, it's because the internet is really bad. But I just want to say thank you so much, and you guys mean the world to me. And I am so excited. I'm in Mexico now, and I'm so fucking excited to perform in Mexico. And so what happens when I go into a lot of these cycles? I've been getting to a lot of these cycles these days because I think tour life is really hard and the schedule is immense. It's absolutely crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's extremely pressurizing, and it's been taking a huge toll on not just me, but like on the team. But it's worth it because at the end of the day, I get to see all my fans, and I get to perform in front of you guys. And honestly, I wasn't lying when I said to that one fan, because one of the fans asked me if I didn't get tired of doing this in front of the fans, and I said no, because honestly, this is my, like, I need this. I need the interaction with my fans. I need to see you guys. I need to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys, because you've been keeping me alive. And it's literally just, I mean, you tell me that I keep you alive, but it's the same thing over here. And I'm just going through, excuse me if I'm not like, if I'm a little bit jittery and a little bit like chaotic, because I'm now stabilizing, I think. And usually when I feel it coming, like, I know myself very well. I've been doing this for so fucking long. So usually when I feel it coming, I deactivate my Instagram, because I've done it when I feel it peaking at a very bad time. I deactivate in case I fucking upload something stupid, or do something stupid, like like this live right now. But hey, fuck it. I mean, I just want to be transparent. I just want to tell you guys I'm doing better now. While we're on this topic, I just want to say, I think my episodes just started. I started dipping a little bit from the last few shows, including LA. And I just literally changed. Vegas, you had it good because I literally was Mito on stage for that performance. I couldn't fake it. Mido literally came out only at the Vegas show, but it was working its way up, which was really, really interesting. I needed to wear the lens, otherwise I wasn't able to perform. It was interesting because a fan pointed that out, and I was like, how does she or he know that? So that, my friends, literally is what happened, and I just snapped one morning, and I just couldn't come back. I was in a hole, and I just didn't know what was going on, and my mind was racing, and I just started having these crazy ideas. And I knew right then I was just fucking flipping. So, I mean, granted, our situation, the environment that we're in, it will do that to you. It will do that to you. And the schedule is gruesome. Like, it's grueling. It hasn't been easy on us. I think, like, one person is doing, like, 3 things. And, you know, it's hard, man. Like, I'm doing like 3 things at once as well, and so is like live and everyone else. And it's like our only reward literally is getting to see you guys. Like, that's like the highlight of how we keep this insane schedule up. Like, it's just like, that is our bread and butter for this tour. And like, I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for being there and keeping us sane, because without you, without your support, without your screams and your chants and your occasional interesting comments here and there, we wouldn't be able to do this, okay? It wouldn't be possible. It just wouldn't be possible. And I'm speaking strictly from my heart, because I really mean it. I really do. Sorry, I haven't been able to sleep for a couple of days now because I just can't sleep. And I just want to say, man, you guys, like, are just so amazing. Like, every show I've been to, the amount of passion everyone gives us, the amount of energy and the amount of love everyone shows us is like, it's like, I just can't comprehend that, if you know what I mean. And I've been getting like a lot of gifts from fans, so I wear like one different thing every day, you know, a different gift every day for from a fan, because it means a lot to me. You know, today I have this, and I think I took this from somebody in Vegas. I'm sorry if I like forced you to give it to me. I swear to God, it wasn't that. But you know, like, that's literally what it is. And today, you know, we just got to Mexico, and we had fans at the airport, and it was so amazing because we got to see, like, imagine if I was like them, right? And imagine if I was in my country and I got to see someone that I really admired and inspired, you know, come to my country, and seeing them for the first time, I would be just so gassed up and so excited. And that's how I'm sure that's how all the fans there felt, and that's how I felt. And it was the first time I ever got to finally see, I mean, granted, we did see a lot of our Mexican dreamers at some of the American shows, but on your home ground, like, seeing much. I don't usually get like that in a long time. I get to the point where I black out sometimes. I black out, and that scares me sometimes. 한국어 투어는 하는 거죠. 한국어 투어를 당연히 하죠. 그리고 투어도 아니고요. 거의 무슨 콘서트 같은 거 하지 않을까요? 좀 크게. I speak Spanish good. Muchas gracias. Bad. 아무튼 anyway, so I black out if I have a serious manic episode. I'm sure a lot of people do that, but I fucking just black the fuck out, and I don't remember a lot of the things that I do sometimes. So that's why when I'm in that, I try to fixate my mind on outputting, expressing. What can I do? Which is why I wrote that little poem. I'm not sure if you guys read between the lines, but that's how my mind, that's what I feel when I'm in that mode. And I want to transcend that into words, so you feel it when you read it. You feel what I feel when you read it. Let's go for tacos. Absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Te amo. Ja. Like, okay, I don't know how to pronounce. I know that's laughing, but do you go ja? Yeah. Is that how it laughs? Or is that just how you write it? Because Korea, you say 그렇게 웃죠. But the J-A 짜자자자자자자자자 이거잖아요. So do you say 짜자자자자자자? And is that how people laugh? Like, is that the sound that you make? And it's a serious question because 제가 이 크크크크크크가 한국말로 크크크인데 자자자자는 짜자자자자자 이렇게 웃나요? Is that a way of laughing, or is that just a way of writing? Because it could maybe be how you laugh, and I'm not judging if anyone laughs like that, because we all have our own unique way of expressing. Oh, okay, sorry. So somebody said it's haha, but stronger. I imagine so, because ha ha ha, I think sounds very weak compared to ja 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 ja. That I can imagine. Like, I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I see why I use the J-A, because when you say ja 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 ja, like, it sounds strong. It's a harder pronunciation because you could use every letter. Like, you could go ba 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 ka 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 ka, but something about the ja 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 ja, it definitely, it transcends. Like ha ha ha, yes, yeah, but with a J, but the J makes a H noise now. 아, 그렇구나. 아니, 저 진짜 궁금했어요. 제가 너무 궁금해가지고. 예, 이렇게까지 궁금할 게 아닌데 항상 그게 보여가지고 좀 많이 궁금했어요. So yeah, in Filipino we laugh in ha ha ha. That's good. I mean, I think I am very, very used to the ha ha ha. I would imagine that's how a lot of people do laugh. I was just very curious about the JAs because I do see that from time to time, and I don't even know that ja 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 thing was a laugh actually in the beginning. I thought it was I think someone was like meant to type ha ha, but you know when you don't look and you type really fast and then you accidentally press the J instead of the H and it just came out like that. But there was just too many patterns of everyone doing the same thing, so I assumed not. Anyway, what was I saying? 무슨 말 하고 있었죠? Oh yes, I forgot what else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Mamacita, 500 days with me. Congratulations, baby. 500 days and another 500 days more. Here we go. 열제 안녕하세요. 저희가 지금 18번째 아니다 17번째 공연을 시작을 아니다 18번째 공연을 지금 하고 있는데 30 몇 번이 더 남았어요, 여러분. 근데 그 30 몇 번 중에 한국도 있다는 걸 잊지 마세요. 한국이 마지막이에요. 근데 한국이 좀 크게 할 것 같기도 하고, 그래도 그때 근데 진짜 저는 그냥 제 세트 할 때 그냥 놀랄 준비를 하세요. 알겠습니다? 알겠습니까? 알겠습니다가 아니라 알겠습니까? Anyway, sorry, on with the thing. Papacito. What is a papacito? I'm guessing it's the opposite of mamacita. Show your tattoos. If you're wondering what that is, it's a fucking booster shot. And my 겨드랑이 hurts so much because of the booster shot. booster shot을 맞았는데요. 여기 겨드랑이가 왜 이렇게 아플까요, 여러분? 겨드랑이가 진짜 하늘 날아갈 것 같아, 겨드랑이가. 내 겨드랑이가 너무 아파요. My armpit hurts so much because of the fucking booster shot. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, ow, it hurts. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? I like... You know what flavor I like? I like anything rainbow. I like rainbow flavor. I like rainbow breads. But I also like fairy breads. Sei aku tresno awak mudek. Give me one more second, dear. I don't know if I pronounced. Aku tresno awak mudek. I don't know if I said that right, dear. But if I did, points to me, beginner's luck. If I didn't, I'm sorry. GGG. Rainbow sherbet. 근데 sherbet은 별로 안 좋아요. I don't like sherbet. I don't like fruity tooty flavors. You know what I mean? Like I don't like sherbet type of flavors. You know what I mean? Like a little sherbet. Sorry, my hands are kind of. I don't like. But I do like, my armpits. No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I not like my armpits, but I do like my armpits. But I do like dairy ice cream. But am I lactose intolerant? I swear to God, I wasn't. But now, for some reason, I am. So it's the Mandela effect. I like chocolate, yes. Tequila. Well, I don't think that's how the Mandela effect works. I like tequila, but the one thing about tequila is I don't think I like it. Doesn't make any sense. Do you like blueberries in? I like no blueberries in my ice cream cake. I get questions. I get questions asking if I really don't like blueberries in my ice cream cake, or if I like blueberries in my ice cream cake. And it's a very serious question because I actually don't mind. I don't mind blueberries. I really don't. And a lot of the questions are why? Because I was eating blueberries. Actually, no. 블루베리 좋아요. 블루베리 얼마나 몸에 좋은 건데. 블루베리는 사람한테 공기를 주잖아요. 잠깐만. antioxidant이 뭘까? 한국말로 모르겠어요. But anyway, yes. Pisco. Oh, in Peru, yes. What do you call that? The drink. I forgot. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Peru, I was talking about some foods that I was eating that was exotic, and I've had gui, 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 gui. Am I pronouncing it right? 해독 해독시키다. Gui. Who knows what gui is? Am I pronouncing that right, by the way? 맞아. 해독시킨다고 하는 게 맞아. pisco sour. Fuck yeah. Pisco sour is the shit. I love pisco sour. Pisco sour. My Peruvian friend introduced me to pisco. Hi, Ayang. Did I say that right? Anyway, do you like chocolate mint ice cream? I like chocolate mint anything, okay? Chocolate and mint, why not? Hello, Isa. How you doing, baby? Okay, that sounded man 느끼해. 번역해 주실 분, 제가 번역해 드리겠습니다. 제가 뭐라고 했죠? 제가 번역을 해드리겠습니다. 제가 지금 잠깐 정신줄을 놨거든요. 왜냐 그거 잠깐 그게 와가지고 제가 매닉 조울증 매닉 한국어를 모르겠어요. 근데 어쨌든 에피소드가 지금 와가지고 지금 잠깐 정신줄을 지금 잡고 있는 도중이거든요. 근데 괜찮으니까 이렇게 라이브를 하는 거겠죠. 근데 저는 지금 괜찮아지고 있어요. 어제는 완전 마이토로 변해가지고 진짜 솔직히 죽는 줄 알았는데, 자, 마이토로 변하면 어떻게 되나? 그냥 기억상실 그 정도예요. 기억상실. 그래서 제가 약을 안 먹으면 제가 뭘 했고 뭘 했는지 눈 깜빡하는 사이에 아예 다 까먹어요. 무대에서 그런 적이 있었나? 없었어요. 근데 그런 적 될 뻔한 경우는 있었죠. 촬영장에서는 그런 적 있나? 네, 있었어요. 한번. Can you say Aku Sinta Kalian? Yes, I can. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry, my connection just sucks. It really does suck. I just want to say I'm better. I feel way more in tune with everything now, I think. And I just want to say, could you have a date with me? Sorry, I was reading this. That's not what I was going to say. I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I can't wait to see all my fans again very soon. I miss you guys so much, and I can't wait to, after South America, Europe, be prepared, and Asia, of course. So you guys know where you are. Cannot wait to see all the dreams there. Should I go on stage as Ian or Mito? But the thing is, I can't go on stage as Mito if I'm not in a manic episode. And that's what's really interesting about me as a performer. It's when I'm in my manics, when I go on stage as Mito, it's like a totally different performance to when I'm not Mito. I mean, obviously that makes fucking sense. But anyway. Interesting fact, ladies and gentlemen, can I just show you guys something real quick before I go? I'm just going to put this here. Wait for me. Oh! Okay, I'm back. No, it's not the beanie that I wanted to show you, but give me 1 second. 뭐 어떻게 되냐? Okay, so I should be better. I have So I have my I'm not my MacBook. 제가 항상 들고 다니는 what's my essentials for being on tour? Like, what do I need? What do I always need to carry on tour? Like, what do I fucking always need by my side when I sleep and before I go on stage? What do I always need? I'll show you. Give me 1 second, because I can't hold a phone while doing this. 자, 여기 있어요. So, this is 저 보여요? Do you see it? I don't sleep with it, by the way. I'm just showing you. So this, ladies and gentlemen. 뭐야 이거? 왜 안 돼? 왜 이래? Give me 1 second. So I have So I have like folders, but here I have something called the artwork folder. 그리고 여기에 I collect every single artwork everyone has ever drawn for me. And the thing is, like, if I miss an artwork, I'm sorry, because I just, I wish I was in 5 different places at once. But I try getting my staff and my team to send me everything they can for Mito, and this is what I have. So I'm still collecting. I'm still collecting because to me it's very special. And one more thing, so everyone that like cosplays as Mito or does like a makeup inspiration or just does something related to Mito, so I call that folder the Mito effect. And here I have people like doing like a Mito, like a 뭐라고 해야 되냐, cosplay, like Mito, like the makeup and inspiration from Mito. I put that right there, and I have it right here. So I don't go anywhere. 이거 없이는 I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere without that. No, I didn't draw it. No, I didn't draw it. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't draw it. It was you guys that drew it, and I literally just I kept it. 선순환, 영감을 주고받는 선순환이네요. 선순환이 뭐예요? 그 영감을 주고받는 건 맞아요. 저는 여러분들한테 영감을 받습니다. 항상. 저는 그게 여러분들을 위해서, 저는 사실 이 예술, 음악 뭐 등등 나를 위해서 한다기보다는 그냥 내 경험으로 인해서 제 이야기를 음악으로, 노래로, 영상으로 그냥 푸는 것 뿐이고요. 그거는 사실 저를 위해서보다는 여러분들을 한테 공유를 하고 싶어서, 그 공유로 인해서 공유를 이제 함으로써 이제 여러분들이 그걸 보고 영감을 받거나 아니면 뭘 느끼거나, 사실 영감을 굳이 꼭 안 받아도 되는 건데 그냥 뭐라도 느꼈으면 하는, 자극을 줬으면 하는 거죠. 근데 물론 이제 제게 대중적인 거는 아닌 건 알긴 하지만, 그냥 쉽게 말로는 그냥 기타를 잡고 그냥 방 안에서 그냥 노래를 할 수도 있는데, 제 아는 사람들이 항상 저한테 그러더라고요. 굳이 왜 이렇게 이상한 무서운 컨셉을 해야 되냐. 너처럼 이렇게 약간 그러니까 너가 뭐라고 해야 되냐. 너가 생기기에는 그렇게 이런 거를 하면 사람들이 다 도망갈 텐데 약간 부담스럽다고 하는 거죠. 그냥 너는 그냥 약간 그냥 기타 잡고 그냥 노래를 방 안에서 그냥 뭐 셔츠 입고 해도 되는데 해도 더 잘 될 텐데 왜 왜 굳이 이렇게까지 막 어두운 거를 해야 되는지 왜 이렇게 굳이 막 이렇게까지 좀 지랄을 해야 되는 거죠. 이제 어떻게 보면. 근데 어떻게 해요? 이게 전데. 이게 이런 이야기를 제가 여러분들한테 보여드리고 싶은데 진심인데 이게 어쩌겠어요. 이게 전데. 이게 혹은 너무 진짜여서 저한테는 너무나 진짜 제 인상에서 진짜로 있는 경험들이어서 저도 너무나 그렇게 하고 싶죠. 근데 밝은 거 막 그냥 뭐 그러게요. 내용은 무슨 내용으로 해야 될지 모르겠는데 밝은 곡은 언젠간 하겠죠. 근데 지금 현재 상태 제가 밝진 않아가지고 그래서 그런가 봐요. 근데 뭐 여러분들을 위해서라면 뭘 못하겠어요. 진짜 세상을 갖다 줄 수 있는데 제가 너무 부족해서 아직까지는 그렇게까지는 못하겠고요. 언젠간 one day maybe one day 아니면 maybe not one day 그게 진짜로 이제 이제 빨리 수면제 먹고 자야 되겠다. 수면제가 이제 안 먹히더라고요. 제가 진짜 너무 이 뇌가 너무 센가 봐요. 생각하는 게 약이 잘 안 받아요. 내 머리 이게 그래서 막 처방 받은 약도 먹으면 막 진짜로 잘 안 먹히고 그래요. 이제는 막 진통제도 잘 안 되고 막 그러더라고요. 그냥 너 좋아해요. 감사해요. Anyway, guys, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say I love you all, and I have to probably head to sleep now. It's 1:40 in the morning in You need me. I'll be right there for you. I'll try to be. Until then, I'll let me earn enough money so I can travel to you guys. Let me just earn enough money so I can be at a level where I can freely not have to worry about where I'm going, how much it's gonna cost to get there, and how much whatever, all these bullshit logistic financial shit. Let me just get to the point in life, please, where I can just do anything with my art, invest however much I want to in what I want to do, and just show you how beautiful everything can be. Let me just get to that point, please. That's all I ever want, really. That's all I really ever wanted from the start. But I guess it's hard sometimes. It really is. Having to fight constant wars, having to constantly overcome something. I don't know why we have to overcome something always. It's always like fucking overcome it. I don't know why this whole world is about overcoming things, you know. But like, hey, fuck it, man. That's what we're made for. We're survivors, troopers. People are meant to survive. Great. So let me just get to the point where I can just freely be able to inspire and do anything I can with my art. You know, art, they always say art comes at a cost, comes at a price. Whether it be through labor, you know, or through just the small things, really. But, I mean, for what it's worth, I don't mind. I don't mind sometimes. Just sometimes. If it's for free. Good bum. You know. Anyway, I think I am stable enough to be on live. I know I feel like once, if I ever do get any bigger than I am now, I feel like I won't have the freedom and the control to do these type of lives anymore, because it's going to be so controlled, you know, like you're not allowed to do live because, you know, in case, and I get it. So I'm just going to make the most out of moments like these. And it's going to be a moment where people will be like, hey man, don't you miss those lives when Ian was just manic and he just fucking went on live without a single care? I think I'm gonna occasionally slip one here and there. Oh my god. I mean, if everything aligns in the universe as it is, I feel like I feel like this year's aligning for me. I feel like everything's working out. I feel like there's such a big message in the things that were happening this year to me. That everything was just meant to be, and everything's just going to unfold, and it's just, there's a plan for everything, and I just feel it. I don't know what it is, I just feel it. I feel like I don't know, I just have this gut feeling, it's just everything's unfolding right now. But I just can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. And I cannot wait to let you guys listen to all these new songs that I have. I'm super excited. My head hurts so much. Peru. I'm going back to Peru. Thank you for being such an inspiration. You make me so happy, but I feel like, because I feel like I'm not alone in the world. Sometimes it makes it difficult to do the things you love. You're right. You know what? You're right. It is difficult to do things that you love. You have to fight for it. I tell everyone this at my show. But you have to fight for what you love. You have to stand up for what you love. In this world, you are required to do that. I know that's a stupid thing, but fuck, man. In this world now, this day and age, we are required to fight for what we love, and for what it's worth, it's worth it. You know, I don't want you to be conditioned to the point where you think you're not worth it. Well, you are. You really are. And is it gonna be hard? Absolutely fucking yes. It's not gonna be a breeze in the park. How much you want to give, how much energy you want to give to that is completely up to you. 한국에서 직접 이한님 앨범 구매하고 싶어요. 해외 배송 슬프다. 직접, 잠깐만, 한국에 저 앨범 없어요? 있을 텐데. 사람들이 제 앨범 그렇게 많이 안 샀을 텐데. Anyway, do what makes you happy. Life's too short. If anyone tells you otherwise, fuck it. Age is just a number, that's what they say, but no, it isn't also just a number because it is an actual thing. Time isn't infinite. Okay, there is a limit. Time is ticking. What you make the most out of is up to you. How much you make the most out of is up to you. Just remember though, don't do it at the expense of your mental health. Nothing is worth anything more than the expense. Nothing is worth it at the expense of your mental health. Nothing. And I'm such a hypocrite for saying that. But the reason why I am a hypocrite is because, again, it's personal experience. Nothing is worth your mental health, at least at the expense of it. Because sometimes I just know that something's not right, but I'll just fold over because I'm so not confrontational, and it just fucks me up at the end of the day. And one of my biggest things I wanted to really change about myself is I wish I was a little bit more confrontational. I wish I stood up for what I really believed in or what I truly, truly wanted. Like, I wish I just wasn't such a fucking giver sometimes, because I care too much about what somebody else thinks, that in my mind I will either bury it, dead it, or I won't address it just simply because I feel like I don't want to put that person in an uncomfortable situation. And I do that so very oftenly to the people that I'm actually the most closest to and the people that I love. Knowing very well that it's actually intoxicating me and it's building up, and it's not really helping that person, and it's not really helping me. You know what I always say? I say true giving, like really giving, like giving to somebody. Like truly giving to somebody is not letting them know until the day they, like not even till they're dead that you've done something for them. It's the act of doing something, but like really not expecting anything back, right? Like that's truly giving to somebody. So I sometimes have to really ask myself, am I really giving to people if I, at the end of the day, am not feeling comfortable with it? Like, because at the end of the day, like, giving doesn't necessarily also mean like objects. It could also mean time. It could also mean your efforts, your labor, your anything, your words. It's that's what really giving is, isn't it? Like, it's so sometimes am I too much of a hypocrite to myself? Am I that scared of confrontation? Have I been that conditioned to the point where I don't want to say something that will make somebody feel uncomfortable? And you know what's funny? Because if I do that, and I always do that, it's at the expense of my mental health. Who suffers at the end of the day? I do. I fucking suffer so much. And I tell myself, fuck it, man, I'll do it next time. And then I do the same thing and I just kick myself in the head again. And I just sometimes look at myself and I'm like, man, why are you like that? Why are you not strong enough sometimes? And you know, it's all nice sometimes, because sometimes nice people will tell you. For people that don't know, they'll take advantage of it, you know. But it does help. Yes, it does help to talk to people about it. But at the end of the day, I do have control over my situation. I do have control over my own will and what I want to change. So for me, it really starts with, if I now have acknowledged what I want to change about myself, and I've identified it as something that I want to better. First, I have to unlearn my old habits, right? I have to unlearn what programmed me, what conditioned me into doing that in the first place. And I looked back at how I was, and I started noticing all these minute details about myself. Like, I sometimes would procrastinate, right? I wouldn't, if there's something that I would have to do sometimes, I would procrastinate, and I wouldn't do it on the spot, meaning I wouldn't address it. Like, just small things like that, I started noticing I had these certain patterns for. The way I talk, or the way when somebody says something to me, when somebody asks if I could do something for them. Just these little minute details that I didn't realize I had habits, patterns, right? So once I started developing these new habits, for example, things that I wouldn't do, things that I would have thought was obnoxious or very not me, I started doing things differently. If I saw something that made me uncomfortable, I would automatically react in a way where I took a step back. For example, I'm just saying metaphorically. For example, if you see like a cockroach, and for example, what I do was, usually when I took a step back and I avoid it, this time I'll take a step forward, and I don't know what I'll do with the cockroach. Okay, here's another good example. Usually I sometimes hesitate when I see somebody, like when somebody's carrying a heavy bag, right? I would hesitate. Like, do I help that person? Do I not? But at the end of the day, inside, I really want to help that person, but I always hesitate. But this time, I would just not even think it. I'll just go help that person. Respectfully, by the way. Just things like that, I would just try acting on, and slowly but surely, what I realized was I was becoming a lot more comfortable with confronting the things that have made me very uncomfortable in the past. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. Always stay true to yourself. But that doesn't mean no one's ever insecure about something about themselves, because I certainly am, right? There's one thing, loving yourself, dear, but there's also another thing where sometimes the things that I would do would intoxicate everyone around me. And you would quickly learn that if you put yourself in a working environment where you have to interact inevitably with those around you, and when that happens, you soon begin to slowly realize what type of effect you might have over people and what type of effect those people have over you. And obviously that's part of growing up, right? That's part of living in this so-called bloody fucking world. But hey, to each to their own. If you don't want to live like that, fine. You can do whatever you want. But just know, whoever you want to be, whatever you want to be, there's always a process to it. Trust the process. Don't get too greedy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get too anxious. Everything takes time. Everything takes steps. And if you look too far ahead, all you're going to see is the enormous amount of steps in front of you, which to anybody will scare the living fucking hell out of anyone. And you will stop taking those steps. Just take your steps one at a time. Look down one single step at a time. And I promise you, by the time you look up, you were like, wow, I've come this far. But don't stop there. Don't look back. Don't look back at all. Just keep on stepping. That's all. Just keep on taking one step. That's all you need. Don't fucking rush things, all right? When the minute you rush things, that's when like buildings collapse. That's when bridges collapse. Metaphorically and literally. Just don't skip steps, ladies and gentlemen. Just take it easy. We all know a good foundation is good for whatever you want to build on top of. So please, take your time, man. Take your time. I know like people, I know even I tell you we don't fucking have time sometimes, but hey, there's always time for something. Okay? There's always time for something. There's always bloody time for something. Okay? And if you're telling yourself, but there might not be, time for this, but I have to do this, and during this, I could have been doing this. No, love, there's always time for something. You just gotta make time for it. You just gotta find a will. You gotta find a will. I come to terms. I know when I'm making up excuses for myself. I know I do that. We're all human. We all fucking do that, all right? But sometimes we just gotta stop doing that, and we just gotta fucking look down and just be like, all right, tunnel vision. I'm out. Anyway, man, I fucking ranted so much again today. Oh my god. I just gotta stop doing these things. I'm so sorry for keeping anyone awake, other than myself. Sayang. I love how I just say these words from these languages from different countries in the middle of these like speeches. I just love it. It's just love it, ladies and gentlemen. Grab the bull by the horn and just do it. Yes, why is Nike so fucking successful? Because they took literally the best slogan in the world and made it theirs. Okay, just do it. Like, let's just do it. Like, just do it. Like, I don't... Like, how can you come up with something better than that? Just do it. Like, imagine if, like, their slogan was, like, grab the bull by the horns. It wouldn't have worked as better. It wouldn't have worked as much as just do it, alright? But literally, that's why it worked, okay? It's just do it. 영어 공부를 열심히 하겠습니다. 좋습니다. 저도 옆에 통역사를 이제 좀 제가 나중에 돈을 많이 벌어가지고요. 라이브를 위해서만 어떻게든 좀 통역사를 옆에다 제가 둘게요. 진짜로. 이 영어를 하면서 제가 통역사가 꼭 있어야 될 것 같아요. 진짜 그 돈을 진짜 많이 벌어가지고 제가 그냥 해. 저보고 그냥 하라고 하는 줄 알았어요. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, that's enough philosophy dropping. Learning is so hard. It is, but once you get the hang of it, once you get into the groove of it, you're gonna identify it more as more of having fun than rather than learning it, if you know what I mean, right? Like we all learned at one thing at one point. Like but you know what it really convincing to give up on it because it's just like we start comparing our God, I fucking hate my internet here. It just sucks. Anyway, so as I was saying, my Wi-Fi cut off and I'm sorry, I'm like lying down, my face is like getting squashed. But what I was saying was I forgot. I literally forgot what I was saying. 까먹었어. Anyway, so as I was saying, you know, it's really fear that kind of puts us in a spot where we don't want to do things. I'm always scared. One thing, don't be afraid to be bad at something. Please. It's okay. As I was saying, do you look at someone like that and say, oh my god, that's so embarrassing, look how bad? Or, like, no one really says that. No one really does that. So it's all in our heads. Just think of yourself as that person. Just be brave with how bad you were at something. Okay? Peace. I'm out. That's all I'm saying. Love you all. Laters.